How's it going, everybody? Tobin Yutha here, Stonehaven Knife Works at Stab HQ, bringing you Helm Enterprises today, and he's going to be talking about his jumbo choppers that you've probably seen. They're pretty awesome, so check it out.
Hello, this is James Helm of Helm Enterprises in the Stab HQ building with the largest so far carcass splitter that I've made. In comparison with a more normal size small carcass splitter.
Look at the size of that sheet.
So this is the biggest carcass splitter I have made by a good 3 pounds. Had a customer want me to get as wide a blade as I possibly could. So I started out with 5/16 thick by 4-inch wide stock, which is an inch wider and a 1/16 thicker than I typically do. I ended up with a blade that is 5 3/4 inches wide at its widest, and 4.5 at its narrowest, which 4.5 is about as wide as I typically get on a regular size large carcass splitter.
Hold on, sorry, went out of focus for a second. Trying to get a little bit of the blade there. Okay, go.
This blade is forged as close to the final shape as I could manage. There is no cleanup on the profile. Blade is just a hair under 20 inches long. 1-inch nail hole. Overall length is 41 and a little over 1/4 inches long. This weighs 8.22 pounds. So nearly 8.25 pounds.
Not bad for the size.
It's 80 CRV2 steel, hemp cord with West System marine epoxy impregnating it, so it's solid waterproof. 2 Turk's head knots, 3-strand. Point of balance is a few inches ahead of the front Turk's head knot, so it's wieldable even though it's such a heavy blade. What's amazing to me is that there are antique carcass splitters that are twice this weight. Typically those are pieced together from 3 or 4 pieces of steel that are forge welded together. This was one solid piece that the blade was forged out. This is going to a customer who's a chef as a gift to a friend. So I don't know if he's going to be actually breaking down cattle carcasses with this or not, but it was an interesting challenge. It was physically demanding every step of the way to work on this thing. Ever shave your leg with a blade that weighs as much as a small child? In comparison, I have a normal small carcass splitter. This weighs 4.1 pound. It's a 15-inch blade, 15-inch handle. It's a lot more nimble because it's half the weight of the gigantic one. In comparison, look how much bigger that is. It dwarfs a 4-pound blade. Have kind of an interesting project coming up. There have been more requests for me to make carcass splitters recently, so I've been starting with a flat bar, cutting out the rough shape of the tang, cleaning it up with a grinder, pre-cutting the blade so it's a little narrower at the base, wider at the end, and then forging the blade out. I just, with some assistance from Brian Moreland of JB Knife and Tool, made a CAD file with the tang shape and the preform shape. So we're looking at getting some water jetted, and then I will forge the blade out just like I've been doing. But it'll save me some time and aggravation cutting out the handles every time. So stopped at a butcher supply place here in San Antonio. They may be interested in getting some of those once I get them rolling. So hopefully I will have more of the smaller, a little more nimble Carcass splitters available soon. And finally, this is not a Carcass splitter, obviously. This is a bush sword. This is another one that's about to be going out to a customer. Rather like this shape. That's about a 15-inch blade. This has hemp for the main wrap, and then paracord for the 3-strand Turk's head knots. Forge finished. It is a unsharpened top edge. Bolter on sheath, 80 CRV2 steel. I might have already said that. Yeah. I like this shape. I'm forging a number of them these days that come out pretty close to this.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you
Are you filming?
the helm.
Are you filming?
Yes.
Okay.
Notice his natural state of
Stop.
demeanor.
Stop.
Okay, fine. Not let. Okay, go.
Are you filming?
Yeah.
Okay. So the first half of the video was filmed back in February. I was really grumpy then. That was before all this 2020 craziness happened. We've had riots, we've had vandalism, we've had people getting hurt, we've had Corona,
Can't see that.
COVID, whatever,
Kung flu, sir.
Kung flu. We've had mystery seeds, we even had giant explosion in Beirut yesterday. So I'm a little crumpier now. But I hadn't downloaded the footage off of the camera yet, put on the video, and I have built a larger Carcass splitter than the largest Carcass splitter that I previously made, which I filmed in February. So this one weighs 9.5 pounds. It is 80 CRV2 steel, of course. It is super duper textured because it spent some time in some 30% vinegar instead of my usual 9%. So it is deeply, deeply textured.
Texture.
Oh, stop it. Don't touch it, you're ruining the value. So this Bad Larry is 9.5 pounds of 80 CRV2 steel, marine epoxy impregnated hip cord wrap over neoprene. The balance is a little bit ahead of the Turk's head knot. It's forged from 4-inch wide by 5/16 thick.
Welcome to the South Side.
Yeah, I just got grumpier. It's forged from 5/16 thick by 4-inch wide, 80 CRV2. The blade is 20 1/8 inch long and 5.5 wide. Handle is longer than I have.
We here at Helm Enterprises can't afford a table to put this on, so.
Handle is right at 23 inches. So I know that this particular one is going to be used to cut up big carcasses. Specifically, the fellow ordered up to do that. He sent me some pictures of some of the pigs he's cut up already this summer before he's got his hands on this, and they are some sizable pigs. So, hope it serves them well. this thing will shave hair, which I'm about to demonstrate.
Alright, here we go.
Okay.
Alright. And now for the shaving demonstration.
Blade the size of a large baby. And it is hair shaving sharp. Ran out of leg. Oh, that's heavy. And hot. First thermal cycle at 1650 degrees.